It is time to cross over to our specialist, and none other than Kerryn Gibson. It's all about Wholeness Wednesday.
Wholeness Wednesday. Wholeness Wednesday. Because life matters. Life matters.
My name is Kerryn Gibson, and I'm a dietitian in practice in Durban. I work with people from all walks of life, but my specialty areas are in pediatric nutrition and sports nutrition. A lot of people these days are battling with weight problems or weight issues. Now, when we talk about weight, the first thing that comes to mind is people who are overweight. And I think there's a large percentage of our population that do suffer with being overweight or obese. And this is concerning because what we're finding from various studies and evidence and research is that people who are overweight, the earlier on that they do become overweight, say as a child or teenager or young adult, the longer that they have weight problems for increases their risk later on in life for problems like diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, to name a few. So to be aware of what a healthy weight is very, very valuable in order to reduce your risk for getting any of these diseases later on in life. So looking at how much you weigh relative to how tall you are, factoring in whether you're a female, whether you're a male, are all ways to determine what is the ideal weight that each person should be. Now, when it comes to trying to lose weight, if someone's identified that they do have a weight problem and needs to lose weight, what we advise, first of all, people always think, right, I need to exercise, and that is important. But what I find so often in practice is that people get frustrated and then get fed up because they exercise and exercise and exercise their little hearts out, but they battle to actually lose the weight. And more often than not, it's because even though they're exercising, what they are eating isn't correct, and people are still eating the same diets that they've always eaten, and the exercise is not really doing anything. So before embarking on any exercise program, I really encourage people to look at what they are eating, because we pick up weight over the course of our lifespan from diets that we started following, or a way of eating that we started following as children. So our parents taught us a way to eat, and that's how we eat. So unless people who have weight problems look at what the food they're eating and see that as the cause of their weight problems, then they're always going to battle. So I really do suggest that people take a look at their diet, and once you've got that under control, you can actually lose weight by just being strict with what you're eating. You don't necessarily have to exercise. Exercise obviously helps the weight loss happen faster, but food can be a turning point for a lot of people. So I really encourage anyone out there who is battling with weight issues and trying to lose weight to first look at the food that they're eating. Now, the other thing that comes to mind when we talk about weight issues is people also battle to gain weight. So people who have a very low weight relative to how tall they are. So when it comes to people like that, the reason why they do battle is because they have higher metabolisms, and that's because the percentage of fat that they're carrying relative to their muscle is quite low. And what needs to happen in that instance is people need to eat probably every 2.5 to 3 hours. So that translates to about 3 meals a day and 3 snacks a day. So eating by the clock and eating because you know you need to, not necessarily in response to your appetite, is a way to try and address picking up weight, or people who are battling with gaining weight. My contact number is 031-303-3874. Otherwise, all of my details are on my website, which is www.durbandietitian.com.
Wholeness Wednesday. Wholeness Wednesday. Because life matters. Life matters.
Special thanks to Kerryn Gibson this morning for allowing us the opportunity to know a little bit more about ourselves. So we trust that you're going to be learning as we go on. The program Wholeness Wednesday will be every Wednesday morning right here on 101.5 FM at precisely 10 minutes before